So we're back here, got a choice. It looks like, do we get all turbos? I know, heavy grenade. Um, I've gone over my problems with heavy grenade before. Just like the slow. We're just trying to kill people when the grenades go off. If you have a bunch of grenade triggers, 6 second slow is like super significant, I guess. But silencer just seems so easy to use. Piranha's okay. I'm just never happy with Piranha for whatever reason. And I think I will look for a weapon. I usually don't this early. But I think I will here. I'm looking even for like a Fang. I don't find one. We lose the CDR, but we get a ton of damage. We'll just fight the Inglet too. Should be pretty smooth, hopefully. Yeah, not too bad. Take it down pretty quick. Get some free crit. That's awesome. Getting to some like definite value early is great. We don't have a friend. Let's go here. We can maybe find a weapon. Oh, we can definitely find a nice silencer. Unfortunately, this is a weapon. I think Beach Ball just got buffed today. I think it went from... It just got like +1 thing hasted. I like both of these, but I'll take Star Shot. Looks like we're just moving towards a single weapon build pretty rapidly. This is a turbo silencer. I don't know if I mentioned that when I picked it, but turbo silencer is really, really strong. I don't think we need to grab shield here. It's good if we go subs, like it does stuff. We'll take it. It's plausible, it's good. Diluting the pool is like not great, but I don't know. It's fine. And we go into this fight. They have a lot of shielding, it looks like. When you use an adjacent friend. This isn't a friend. This looks like it's something else. We attack very quickly, though, with the... Yeah, the hasted silencer with any kind of weapon that attacks relatively quickly. It just halves its cooldown, basically. This was perma-hasted. And, obviously it's adding 20 damage. So we're just going to roll with this. We would like to find a docks event or... Yeah, so unfortunately we didn't get a friend in time for our little buddy. We can still go here and get a loot item, though. Oh, damage is very good. I'm not going to blow it on the katana just yet. And I will probably re-roll until we get... I was going to say I was going to re-roll until we get right or left-handed. Since we got it, we don't need a re-roll. I'm going to go here, see if we can find a friend. Oh, Vents just got super buffed today. It used to be 1. It used to be 1 burn, and now it's just 3. And I think it goes 3, 6, 9, 12 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Like those are just such different numbers. You sort of wonder what they were doing beforehand. But I think I'm just gonna take a jellyfish. I don't think I need the vents. I don't think that's sort of what we're going towards. I think we're like not committed to the silencer, but like we're not committed, you know? Like we're going for it, probably. Like you could talk me out of it, but like you'd have to like talk me out of it, you know? Because like look at this. This just absurd damage. It does 50 DPS. And it's definitely not even optimized, you know? Sorry, just had to grab a drink of water. We get the Granola bar. I guess it gets buffed by a silly little shielding thing. I would like the Curio thing. But we just don't have enough money. I'm just going to take some money. And I'm going to see if we can get another fight. See if we can actually hit level 3. We just get the 1... Oh, we do hit level 3, sorry. Yes, because we only need 1 extra XP, and we did get that. We get the burn thing, so... The vents definitely could have been something. Could have been a contender. We'll just throw in a Star Shot. I still don't think we need to commit the... I think we're pretty strong. We're fighting a level 2 person. We have board advantage. We have good skills. Oh, they have a gold lash out. I guess that was a gold item. We kill pretty quickly, but gold lash out definitely could give us the business here. Yeah, it looks like we kill very quickly though. Yeah, I think we'll just Star Shot. I just, if we find a better weapon, getting the +10 Can be a big jump start on some of that scaling. So I think I'll just hold it. Like I said, I didn't think we needed it, and it looks like we weren't even close to needing it. I'm not going to do relax. Let's look at medium items. Interested in powder keg. I think lighter got buffed, which is an indirect powder keg buff. We're not going to take any of these, I don't think. If we're going to get a powder keg, I think we'd want it to be upper level. We will take the upgraded start shot, though. Of course, we see weather glass after the powder keg. Again, we don't need to be obsessed with powder keg. I am obsessed with powder keg, but we don't need to be. Let's look for a fight. No such luck. We'll take the money and run. We should still level here. We can definitely beat the Aetherite. Getting the rigged would be awesome. Getting the force field, I think we'd actually play it over Katana. Instead of 5 damage, right, we do 30 plus the shielding. So, does quite a bit more damage. Like, this is, so, what does it end up being? This is plus 40, right? Or is it plus 45? I don't even, how is this at, oh, because we have the, sorry, I'm not, we have the little hatchet thing. Oh, we don't get it, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to blow this on the gear, I don't think. Let's look for some silver tier items. I think Lighthouse did just get buffed today. And now there's 20 burn, and when you level it, the cooldown goes down all the way to 6. We'll roll. It is an expensive roll. But yeah, finding like a flagship I think is pretty good here. We don't have the money for it. But if we sell all this junk, we do. And I think... oh, wow, that was a silver thing right there. Upgrade a bronze item. We actually don't have any bronze items to upgrade. What are we doing here? Like, how good is this? 4x. We've seen a property on a 4-second cooldown compared to... I guess we can throw... so this is 45 every 1.4 seconds. This does 360 in about 3 times the time, 3.5 times the time, so that's more. We can't play the hatchet, but I guess we're fine with that. Yeah. So we have nothing in bronze to upgrade. I mean, we have the jellyfish. Jellyfish also got buffed. Like, half the things I'm playing got buffed. I wish this was the other one, but yeah, we'll just take the buff, right? 100 damage seems pretty good. Small and medium. Gain 4 gold. We're super broke, so gain 4 gold seems appealing. We're not committed to the flagship. We do need a crow's nest if we're gonna roll with flagship, I think, or just some other property. There's not a ton of properties. We don't necessarily need the properties either. Ooh, they have knee brace. They also have this freeze item, but knee brace is like my favorite item. So, are we winning this? We do get a lot of haste, so we will be perma hasted. Yeah. Once we start shooting, we get perma hasted, and the cooldown becomes kind of ridiculous. We're still not committing our shop and steal. I usually do. I usually blow it early, but I think we're strong enough that we can just roll with this. Take a slow item. Probably won't play it, but I think we just don't have that much money. Take the start shot. Get money, get XP. We're always looking for both. Beat the Hellbelly. We could have gone Raider, but I just like the XP. If we happen to get left-handed, that's very, very good. The rest of this stuff is kind of junky. We have enough scrap that like maybe we'd play a shield item. We might just keep the Ganola Bar thing. It's not like the worst thing. I think eventually the you really want a disruptive item though. And I think I usually like specifically what's the one I like? Dive weights. And they also buff dive weights too. I don't think either of these are doing anything. I think I will roll. I think. Huh. So for now we can take this. We only have 5 spaces. Eventually you do want more than 5 spaces, but nothing good here. Looking mostly for start shot. Here's the sub. We do have good bonus on that, but I mean, it attacks really fast. It's going to do less damage. I think we'll just roll with the ship for now. You know, we could switch to sub, but the stuff's such a margin upgrade. Give me a fight, please. Yes, got a nice fight. Shiny Fang is good. Probably not better than the flagship. So we're just looking for money mostly, and obviously the XP, which is like the main reason we take these fights. There we go, nice crit. 40% crit isn't bad. So we should get some, you know, we have some like crit upside. Oh, we do get the Shiny Fang. Probably won't play it though, like I said. Maybe, oh, you know, I should have considered playing it. I really dismissed it too quickly, I think. Because it has a very, very low cooldown. And, like, it is an enhanced item, or an enchanted item. We should win in 2 volleys. And I think we can get 2 volleys off. Yeah, not healing. I mean, not having the heal from... So, you know, we can cleanly swap out the friend for the crow's nest and be a lot stronger. We'll still only have 4 shots, but the lifesteal makes us way stronger, as well as the crit. The jellyfish is doing nothing. We will just keep taking the money and XP, though, rather than go shopping. We can shop later. I don't think... So, what... I actually kind of want to see. We're going to sell this just because I want room to do this. So this does 60 or 70 on a 2-second cooldown. So this will do 70 DPS. Oh no, okay, so it does 140 on a 2-second cooldown. Oh, 1 second, we got a crap. Sorry, we are back. So I was just trying to do a comparison of the damages. On a 2-second cooldown, we do 70 times 2, so we do 70 DPS. Flagship. Okay, again, how does this happen? Flagship is doing 400 DPS, or 400 damage on a 4.8 cooldown, so just less. It's just doing less damage. So Fang just does more. Interesting. We can throw this in, I guess. Okay. Oh, we do lose... If we throw the item in, we do lose the crit chance, so that's probably not worth it. I think we just take loot items. Go for CDR. Regen's fine. Doesn't do too much. Do we want aquatic items or do we want to study? I don't have studying. I think maybe we look for the crow's nest now. We do find a dive weights. I will take the dive weights. In case we want to pivot back to the ship at some point. Okay, then we roll. I think ambergris is generally nice to hold. And I think we can take Scoville. We're doing 70 DPS a second. We need to do 20 seconds worth of DPS. Oh, I think I usually say we have like 11 seconds. Oh, actually, this will double, right? Once we get hasted. So we'll do 140 DPS a second. So we'll kill them right as this goes off, yeah. Oh, and we have some crit chance, yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking. Oh, you know, like I said, always sort of baseline yourself to when the pickled peppers goes off. And if you can beat that. Oh, the fact that we, like, not putting anything in means that we have a pretty full thing. Let's just go Mountain Pass. Like, you can't find... I mean, Fang's already Diamond and Shiny, so we're not going to improve that. Okay, we can leave that here for now. Maybe we find stuff to fill the board. We don't want weapons. We do want silencer upgrades. And we can sell this. I think 20% crit is better than like a 9-second cooldown. Like this is like these are just econ items, I guess, but I don't know. Go to 7. What do we get? An upgrade at 7? Silver tier lower. I guess we're just hitting. So you could definitely do the boat, but I think we just do the start shot here. We just have a lot of DPS for this thing. And now it has 45% crit, 80 damage now. So we do need a crow's nest. This could definitely beat us. They could just, I mean, we attack fast, but they have a lot of triggers. Although we attack really fast. Yeah, we come out really fast. Wow. You know, I guess we go off in 1.8, and then it's every 0.9 seconds. I mean, so that katana, we just sort of embarrassed that katana over here. Yeah, shiny Fang, really good. I did mention those in my my guide. I mentioned a lot of you know, a lot of different item things you could try, and shiny Fang was definitely, or like, you know, the Fangs were like their own category. I just find them to be so strong. Not going for any of these. Okay, so this is crit, so we can put this in to give us 20%, and then we can throw in other things, and it balances out. Alternatively, we could go like here and get 60% crit. Like sell this, and now we have 60%. 65, yeah, that's better still. I mean, hopefully, we need to improve on this soon, but until we do, I think we can beat Lone Shock. I think we just dish out enough DPS. I feel like they did buff him, right? We'd like Power Broker as like the best thing we can get. Like just by the time they shoot, we've already attacked. Like we did their entire bar by the time they got one, like what, 7 seconds? I say this like once a day, but I do wish I would tell you how long the fight was. You know, I wish you got a little more information. Hasten Charge is fine. Gold tier skill seems good. 6 damage, shield. No, we'll roll. Yeah, we'll take 40 extra damage. That just gave us 50% more DPS. Sell that thing. And look for a fight. And we find one. Suds. Suds doesn't have great rewards, so probably just getting a little XP and gold. Rivet Gun is interesting. It's not likely to go in any of our builds, but you can put it in some, like if you have a really slow item, you can, like sometimes I do it with like Depth Charge, I think. I've done it with a few different items, but Rivet Gun is something I occasionally do make use of. Still looking for silencers. I would take a clam. So I think at this point, like, dive weights... Is dive weights clam ever going to be good? No, we will... clam is like... Bronze clam I don't think is appealing either. So, like, I imagine we're just going to lose these fights because we just haven't... Like, we're fighting with half a board. But... It's worked so far. We do just attack really fast. Like, that's our entire gimmick, is that we hit really, really hard and really, really fast. And we don't heal yet. Yeah, we just... They got, what, one thing off? They got the auto trigger from the blast doors and then otherwise triggered one. Yeah, I mean, listen. Rolled just 6 wins off nothing. You know, so... Pretty cool. And a lot of these haven't even been close. Does the bronze thing do anything? No. Do we want any ammo items? I don't think so. Let's just take regen, I guess. I don't anticipate that being good. What is good here? Do we just take a tripwire? Yeah, I think we do. I just think we need something to fill out our board. Play this over here, and then play dive weights. I don't have clam. So we go down in crit chance, but we need something on our board. Eventually we're going to get outscaled. I'm going to go for the Corso. I don't know if we beat it. I think the dive weights probably does a little or nothing here. I guess the only thing the dive weights did is eat the spyglass thing, which is actually huge for us. So I actually shouldn't complain about that. Dive weights was good here. I actually don't know if we win this fight, though, because they do stack burn. We're going to run out of... if they crit us with the anchor, we'll lose here. Oh, even if they didn't. Okay, so we did lose this fight. It was close. I wonder if we win... How many attacks did we get off? 36. So with 36 attacks plus the crit, so if we had sold the shop and steal, we probably would have won. So, something to think about. Probably obvious to everybody else, but oh, you know what else we would have won if we had upgraded this? If we had cashed in either our upgrades, I think we win that fight. Okay, let's just take some XP. We did bungle that a little bit. We'll take more XP. Never really had to convince me of that. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of evening out now. We took our first big, sort of stumble, but I think we can recover. We do just need to find something at some point. These no defense builds, I think, are pretty bad against us because we just attack so quickly. Oh, I guess they had some slow, but we attack really, really fast. Yeah, just on just a Fang. Like we just got this as a reward, and we've had the the turbo silencer is also incredible. That's big reason I took it. I just think it's super easy to play around silencer, especially turbo silencer. I think shiny silencer maybe is better, but other than that, give me the crow's nest. There must be a crow's nest somewhere. No way to play primordial. We could like play depth. No, we just can't. Oh, we should probably check our bench to see what we could have sold. That's the only other thing. Oh, let's see if there's a nice skill here. We can either buff this for 10 or we can buff it for 20. Let's just pay the 10, I guess. And burn. Okay, remember we can't get... Is there anything we... Ooh. So we don't... So both our best items are already upgraded. We can get this to when we crit will burn, I guess. This isn't good, I don't think. But we do have some burn whatevers, so we'll just apply a little bit of burn, I guess. Right, we'll apply like 6 burn, 5 burn whenever we crit. And we'll go for the shoal. This is the one with the slow, so maybe we can get some... Oh, we do have slow, right? Oh, this would actually be awesome if we can get this. We can then tripwire combo, maybe get rid of all other actives, and just let it like trigger the Fang, sort of use the Fangs as an electric eel. That'd be cool. I wish this gave like a gold electric eel. I know you'd have to play against a gold electric eel, but it'd just be so much more interesting. I guess we can play this. Reduces the cooldown of our dive weights. Well, we don't really care about the dive weights. We just haven't seen any... Life Preserve is probably better than what we have, but I don't know. Holster's probably also fine. Looking for Star Chart, looking for a Tripwire, looking for Wanted Poster. Might be an extra 2. Dark Lines is probably better than what we have, although I guess this is slowing everything. But still, Dark Lines does more than these things, because the haste this is already perma-hasted. This is the only, I guess this is an active item also, and we can probably go like this, make the Dark Lines do more stuff, and I think, yeah, that's everything we're looking for. So, I don't know if they'll keep winning these fights, because again, eventually, like, they're gonna get, like, synergistic items. Right now we're just overpowering people, but eventually they'll get synergistic items and be able to take us down, and be able to disrupt one attacking item, right? Like, this does kill people quickly, but it's very vulnerable to, freeze, slow, any kind of healing, shielding. But yeah, we're just coming out so fast. Like, this just does so much damage. We had a flagship. I didn't really want to switch, but I was just like, well, what can you do? When you slow, I guess we have so much slow that maybe we should. When you use a tool slow, when you slow, your items gain crit chance. I guess that's good, because we haven't been finding flagships, so we'll just get crit chance over the course of a fight. Not flagships, crow's nests. I think we'll just take some damage too. I think we just take plus 10 damage here. It's not like an amazing floor, but... Okay, we can definitely upgrade the silencer. Here's another slow. I can't afford it while I'm broke. Huh. Okay. I mean, such is life, right? I can't use any of that. Probably not a great reroll. I just really want the silencer upgrade. Weapons platform. This gives crow's nest. This gives lifesteal potentially. We're passing up 1 XP for either of them. Could get a flagship. This offers a bunch of nice stuff compared to just... Yeah, I think we'll go for this. Because a flagship... Sorry, a crow's nest would give us full crit as well, in addition to the lifesteal. And then full arsenal is really nice too. We have a tool and a weapon. It just gives us 10% reduced cooldown. Oh, we're not going to get a vehicle in, most likely. Yeah, we got the crow's nest, so... I guess we're probably just replacing dock lines. Probably just doing this. Have 100% crit. Yeah. We only have one active item, so we're vulnerable to, things that disrupt that. I think maybe we just go Curio. Get some minor buffs. Get some CDR. We're at 105, so we don't need this thing. And, we can upgrade the slows, too. That's the other great thing. So let's start selling stuff. Take stuff out. Get this thing, get the buff. Buy this, buff here. So this goes to 2 and then 3. Wow, that's a pretty successful, I think. Successful delve into the curio shop is just tripling the amount of slow here. Medium items, we have 2 of them. Okay, Swashbuckle is really interesting because it just doubles our damage. It does reduce, it obviously increases the cooldown by how much? 2.2, but then it gives 100 extra damage, 110 extra damage. I mean, it will go up if we buff any of this stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to be worth it, right? Because what's this, 20% cooldown? I mean, the fast attacking is key. But I think the extra damage, but they have a ton of health. Okay, I think we just come out super fast. As soon as we start hasting, we are a little bit slow, obviously, but as soon as we start hasting, it goes really fast. And we slow them down. Yeah. Okay. And we still have, all upgrade. Diamond Fangs. Or Shiny Fangs already. Oh, the Diamond Fang thing would be awesome. I don't think we're likely to find that. From this, we need that same fight. Obviously, the Sabertooth, I think it is. Let's look for... Any of these are fine. Because everything gives damage also. Yeah, well, we don't find anything. Tripwire, I think just goes up 1 second. Study will take... We get an upgrade at 13. So I think we win this fight. We actually do have... When you burn, charge a shield. So that doesn't help because we do have a shield item. When you burn haste, so anytime we crit, we would haste. Again, we're perma-hasted, so that actually doesn't help. If they had killed a Shiny Fang, I guess we would have lost. Although we had some burn on them, so maybe we could have egged it out. When you burn haste, so this will be even more haste. And I think upping the silencer is always going to be the best. It takes the cooldown, because what's the cooldown now? 2.2. Go probably to 2, right? Yeah. So we don't need any things. Let's just take the damage buff. It's like another 10% damage for this upcoming fight. Let's look for non-weapons. We have a bunch of them. And remember, so the Swashbuckle makes it so the Crow's Nest or the Amulet are both good upgrades, which is nice. Because normally they're not. Just getting, if you're above 100 crit chance, getting more crit chance doesn't help. They're level 12, we're level 13. Let's see if we can clean sweep here. That'd be really cool. I wouldn't expect it. I think we're probably... I think we've been an underdog for a lot of these fights. They have some force spikes set up, which is going to be a little bit annoying for us. Although, yeah, we just did a ton of damage and absolutely crushed them. So, that was a 30-minute 10-win run. This is like the sloppiest, goofiest single weapon you can do. But I did just release a single weapon guide, and I did talk about Fangs quite a bit, and my love mostly of Toxic Fang. But yeah, this one was pretty clean, and we got great skills, these two. And then, yeah, a couple other, like, decent ones. I mean, we weren't using either the Void Rage Artillery Spotters. Oh, I guess so. Anytime we slow something, we gain a crit chance, which means... So anytime our opponent casts something, we gain 1 damage. It's not super significant, but also there. And we did just find the shielded tripwire and buff it up to 3 seconds. I don't even know how much they were casting stuff. I actually should have checked at the end, like, how many triggers this actually got. But, yeah, I mean, Turbo Silencer... it feels kind of boring to take at the beginning, but Silencer is so broken, and Turbo Silencer is even more broken. You get to the point where, like you saw here, if you're hasting for the full duration, you're reducing the cooldown by like 30%, and then reducing that cooldown by another 50%. So it's, you know, the cooldown of the item ends up being like 35% of its total, you know, of its base cooldown. And that becomes quite significant. It only works on items like the Fang, or not, I mean, not that they have to be as fast as the Fang, but things that intend to attack more than once. Like, it doesn't work well on like a sniper rifle because it triggers on the attack, so if it's a first attack. But like Cutlass works well, Flagship, Double Barrel, yeah, most of, like, you know, most of the non one shot group. So like not Laying, not Sniper, but all the other ones basically. Maybe not Flamethrower as much. Or Boulder or something. But yeah, this is awesome. I love the fangs. I love the like random buffed fangs you can get. The Mimic has like a bunch of them. Obsidian fangs, great. Shiny fangs, great. Toxic fangs. And it attacks so fast. The one thing is like you don't get a great, like we enchanted a amulet. We did have Crow's Nest at the time. We did have like Swashbuckle, and we had, you know, our two most important, the Silencer and the Fang, already upgraded. So we didn't like have a great upgrade target. I guess we could have. Can you take a skill there or no? Is it upgrade and skill and then it's just enchant, right? Enchant is usually way better than those, but we didn't have any great targets. But yeah, I mean, this was nice. I kept thinking we were gonna lose. I kept thinking we were gonna get outscaled. But I guess the benefit to winning is that by the time you're looking for your 10th win, you're only on day 10. So your opponents haven't scaled nearly as much as if you're like going for that 10th win on day like 14 or 15, right? If you've taken some losses. So, you know, winning really begets winning there. So thanks for watching. I know this was like a pretty straightforward one, but I hope it was enjoyable just to be along for the quick ride.